No,
You read
I'm
the
not a
polls.
politician. I don't read the polls.
Yeah, you
I
are
sit
a
in Judiciary
politician.
Committee. No,
You are
I do.
very
I
definitely
sit
a politician.
No.
The very fact that there were not people who looked like you
Hold on. I'm only halfway through my answer.
Is secret schooling happening across Afghanistan for girls?
It does.
You simply can't assume that.
Actually, yes, you can.
Hard Talk. Watch on BBC iPlayer.
Morning. Come and have a seat. Now, of course, I'm not going to go easy on you. There are some really big questions we've got to try and get answers to this morning. But I'll be fair, and we just want to hear what you've got to say. So, shall we get on with it?
We're rolling.
Here we go. Join me to hear from the biggest names inside and outside politics.
Sunday with Laura Koonsberg, tomorrow at 9 on BBC One and iPlayer.
This is BBC News, the latest headlines for viewers in the UK and around the world. I'm Maryam Moshiri. Officials say at least 146 people have been killed in a crush in the South Korean capital Seoul during Halloween celebrations.
It was very clear that there was just so many people here, probably the most I've ever seen in Itaewon, and the crowds were just gathering more and more.
Russia pulls out from a crucial UN-brokered deal to export grain from Ukrainian ports. The move follows Russia blaming Ukraine for a wave of drone attacks on the Russian Black Sea Fleet in occupied Crimea. The head of Iran's Revolutionary Guards warns protesters that he is ending what he calls the riots. He says today is the last day of protest. A new Zulu king has been crowned in South Africa in the first such ceremony since apartheid. Hello and welcome. At least 146 people have been killed in a crush in the South Korean capital Seoul. More than 100 people have been injured. Up to 100,000 people are said to have been celebrating in a popular night spot. Many of those out during the evening were young partygoers. It appears they were crushed as large crowds pushed forward down a narrow street. It's feared the number of dead could rise significantly. Well, earlier on in the programme, my colleague David Eads spoke to an eyewitness, a freelance journalist called Rafael Rashid. Let's hear what he had to say.
It's a night out for a lot of